Okay.
So Aishwarya, how was you, before, how were you perceiving yoga, and after the course, what is the change in your mindset which has happened? Can you give a brief about that?
Okay. So the misunderstandings which I had before yoga was I thought it was something related to poses, which are very difficult poses, and only people who are very fit can perform it. And it is not something for me. Is what something I believed. I didn't understand the concept of mind, the concept of consciousness, and what as a person can somebody do. A lot of things, like I would say yoga. I The 8 limbs of yoga, basically it gave me a very clear understanding of the bird's eye view. The entire bird's eye view was there when I learned the 8 limbs of yoga. It taught me how one should be with self and how one should be with others. That was something which I was trying to understand, because these days anybody can be mean, anybody can lie, you can do anything, and it is not seen as something which is wrong. So the sense of right and wrong became very clear to me. When from childhood people taught us not to lie and not to do mean things, not to be violent and all. But as we grew up, we saw people being mean, violent, and everything was normalized at some point of time. And I was like, okay, this is how the world is, and why not? If this is what it is normal, and this is normal, is what I was thinking for a long time. And I was wondering, why was I taught so many things that I should not be mean, non-violence is correct, violence is wrong, and all. I was thinking, is it true? But after reading Patanjali Yoga Sutra and the 8 limbs of yoga and all, it gave me a clarity that yes, what I was taught as a child was right, and that is how one should lead their life. It should not be like you can do anything and everything and you can live your life is not right, is what something I understood. It was very, very enlightening. It touched me in deeper levels as a person, and definitely I have gained a lot than what I thought I would gain over.
So one question.
That beautifully explained, Aishwarya. You put your thoughts in a fantastic words. Thank you so much for the feedback.
It touches me almost every day. I'm not just joking. It touches me almost every day. I sense a lot of things, a lot of things. It brought a lot of peace to me, and it is something. It is an experience altogether. It touched me in deeper levels. I'm still trying to understand and learn. I wouldn't mind.
Amazing, 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 Purge. Amazing. Wonderful.
I would like to ask, um, what do you think? The bedridden person can practice yoga?
Ma'am?
Bedridden person can practice yoga?
Yes. Bedridden person can perform yoga. So that was, I think, a lot of nice things were there in this Iyengar yoga, which was like purely designed for people who are, who are like completely immobile. Also, they can, they have, somebody can help them perform. Even if you are like all your 4 limbs are not working, also there people can help you perform yoga. That is what I could understand.
Okay, very nice. So, actually, we are going to ask some set of questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So, answer will be in very short, and the exact answer should be there. So, we will start with the what is the meaning of yoga?
Meaning of yoga. So Patanjali has beautifully said that yoga is chitta vritti nirodha, which is your mind is free from all sorts of distractions that is causing pain. So chitta is your mind, vritti is devoid of, nirodha